Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Yes, if you're new here, hello. My name is Via Adekoya. I'm a legal practitioner. I practice here in Lagos, Nigeria. And this channel is about law, life, entertainment, probate, succession, family, news, and any other things that comes to mind that is what putting out there. Any other trending news that is what putting out there. So if you're here to subscribe to my channel, what are you waiting for? Do it now. You're not gonna pay for it. Help a sister. Subscribe. I'll be seeing 500, 600 views. And I'll be seeing how many subscribers. Don't just walk up past. Subscribe to that channel. Subscribe. I have a lot to share, but I'm still trying to evolve because this is very new. So today I was coming from a supermarket and I was listening to, I saw a documentary on YouTube about these LGBT individuals. And after listening to interviews and all, I didn't even know there are people in Nigeria that are, active participants. I love their audacity. God, the courage. I was so drawn to it. I kept on watching. I couldn't stop myself. But then again, after all of those things, after watching, I felt some type of way. I can't believe people feel this way about themselves, or the system is making some people feel this bad or worse about themselves. I know if you know me, you will be surprised by now that what's she trying to say, knowing the kind of person that I am. However, I want you to know that this is not me trying to advocate for the LGBT individuals. This is me trying to say these people are not your problem. These people are not the problem that we have as a nation, as Nigerians. They have a right to live. I went through the comment section and I saw people saying, you will go to hell, you will rot in hell if we don't change now. When did you have this appointment with God? When did he tell you that these people will die, will rot in hell, that you will be in heaven? Like, can we just, this is what our religious leaders have been able to do to us. When you're in a nation, in a country where the laws encourages hypocrisy, mediocrity, like victimization, corruption, by the instrumentality of the ploy called the Nigerian Constitution, you'll be, what can you say? They've been able to distract us from a big problem that one and only problem that we have. LGBT individuals are not our problem. The Nigerian leaders are our problem. The Nigerian Constitution is our problem. Because this is a ground norm. The instruments or legal system that every other law derives its validity. It's the ground norm. So when we are saying end SARS, and you still have Constitution, we are deceiving ourselves, because ending SARS will not put an end to brutality. When this law came into force, the SSMP, the Same-Sex Marriage Prohibition Act in 2014, I was with some of my friends. I was saying, is this our problem as Nigerians? Is it that these people are jokes? You just go into the house and make laws. If you're not making laws about social media regulation, you're making laws about things that has nothing to do with us as a nation, as individuals. Are you kidding me? You people, if you're not going into the house to sleep, you are proposing nonsense law that has nothing to do with you and your generation to come. I know that law would make nuisance of itself. Same-Sex Prohibition Act, when you have something, a ground norm, that every other law derives its validity, that is a fraudulent instrument, what do you get? You get nonsense. You get stupid things out of it. A law that encourages brutality. A law that abuses the rights of the individuals that it's meant to protect. Is that a law? Please, at your leisure, go and read chapter 2 and chapter 4 of the 99 Constitution, and you come and tell me. Please, let's meet at the comment section. Come and tell me if this law, is a law that tells a lie about itself. He said, we the people of Nigeria. How? When? Do you have our main mandates? I presume you already know the interests of whom these individuals that call themselves the people of Nigeria represented while they were, drafting this fraudulent instrument. You don't have the interest of the people at heart when you were coming up with this. You just, like, it is sad that we don't even know our problem as Nigerians. I'm an advocate of NSAS, yes. But I realize that our leaders have decided to interpret that phrase, that slogan, NSAS, literally, making it look as if NSAS, as if that is the only problem we have as a nation. We are coming up. But then you have decided to use the instrumentality of the law to suppress us. By telling one of you guys to sue, to go to court for some flimsy and empty case that will not see the light of the day. They are now saying some of our celebrity guys don't break sweat. I've never seen a useless case such as this before in my life. Now like why? That is our problem, the constitution. Nobody's talking about it. You're talking about LGBT people going about their normal ways, normal life. Guys, I love your audacity. God, I wanted to just watch. I don't even know why YouTube, suggested that video. I'm new on YouTube. I've just always been watching videos, but I just started making videos of my own. I need you guys to subscribe anyway. I was saying, let me just watch, and I was engrossed. I was watching, and I saw testimonies of people. I saw words like, my life became hard. I saw words like, when I discovered who I am, I had to, tell my parents I want to be a priest. But at the end of the day, somebody like that, a child, you just feel that's the easiest way out. Let me just go to church. Before you know it, that person will grow up, because this is who you are. You cannot change it. You will start perpetuating some ungodly acts right in the church, which is what we have now. Because you are not allowing these people to live, to breathe, to own who they are. I don't even know individuals that has God's courage to stand up, to own who they are. I said, oh my God, are people like this? Whoa! I commend your courage, your audacity. You are not our problem. But our leaders, our lawmakers have been able to make laws as useless as SSMPA to distract us from the bigger problem. What can you even have? What can you derive from a constitution that is fraudulent? You'll be having laws as useless as SSMPA and the likes. Law that encourages, that formalizes brutality, victimization, suppression, corruption. That is the only law we'll be having in Nigeria. And if you still want to see, the problem of Nigeria is to put an end to constitution, and we will be able to breathe and come up with a constitution that represents the interests of everybody, not that which interests of the people that it's meant to protect. The constitution is the ground norm, and every other law abide by the dictates. The constitution, it's provided as to. I want this video to be very informal. Yes, I'm a lawyer and all that. We'll be discussing about also your rights, my rights, what you need to watch out for, a family, your divorce, why you have to make it work. But I still want to make it as informal as possible, so that I will be communicating with everybody. I'm trying to open the constitution. Yes, you see the section 1. I'm coming to the preamble of the constitution, but let's treat the section 1 of the 1999 constitution. Section 1 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria provides that this constitution is supreme, and its provisions shall have binding force on all authorities and persons throughout the Federal Republic of Nigeria. Wait for it. Subsection 3 of Section 1 provides that if any other law is inconsistent with the provision of this constitution shall prevail, and that other law shall, to the extent of the inconsistency, be void. So meaning there is no law without power given from the constitution. I really I don't know if you appreciate what I'm trying to say. The instrument which validates every other law is a fraudulent instrument. So what do you get in any other laws that's such instruments birth, so to say, for want of a better word? It's unfortunate. A constitution that encourages oppression, violence, abuse of the fundamental woman rights that it's meant to protect. And you said we have a nation, and we're saying answers. Do you know if the answers today, there won't be end to brutality because there is still constitution. Read the constitution. You don't need to be a lawyer to read. You're a Nigerian citizen, they call you. Just buy the constitution. Read chapter 4 and chapter 2 of the 1999 constitution. You know, throughout my days in university, I've always hated constitutional law because I always feel so frustrated, defrauded, you know, waste of time, that kind of, you know, that vibe. Because you will be seeing professors reading the constitution to you and you'll be like, sir, how? How you know in Nigerian? This thing is a lie. But how come we accepted it hook, line, and sinker? And nobody's saying anything. That is our problem as a people. It's not LGBT individuals. They have a right to live under the constitution, under, you know, in normal circumstances, really. If you are we are not in normal circumstances, what can we say? You have a constitution that empowers laws like SSMPA that abuses the rights of the people. You're giving our police force and our military power to victimize people because of the way they dress or because of the way they walk, because they are holding hands, because they look like couples. Don't you know that is against the law? What is against the law? My existence is against the law. Who I am is against the law. How? Why? Because our political leaders have been able to distract us. Why they steal, kill us, destroy the future, our own future and the future of our children to come. And we say we have a nation. Our religious leaders are very hypocrite. You know, I used to say this, and I say this with due respect, with deference to the daddy Geos and mommy Geos out there. I only know one man of God. And that man of God was my father. A man that will tell you the way it is without fear or favor. You know, growing up wasn't easy. He was a lecturer, he was a general overseer, a disciplinarian. You know, he talks with, you know, when he talks, you know, I have a whole lot of petition, but who do I take it to? I realized that everybody, political leaders, religious leaders, now, you know, they tell things they will advise you to suit their selfish purpose. To suit their doctrine, their vision, their mission. Nobody is advising you with sincerity of heart. There is always something. There is always something that is going on in their head while talking. Because somebody just feel that it is Adam and Eve, it is not Eve and Eve. You know, like, why don't you let go and let God? This is like going against the existence of, like, I heard words like, these guys. You know, I was driving from the supermarket. I said, wow. So people feel this way? People feel this way in this part of the world? You know, when this guy, Biden, you know, emerged as the president of the United States, I saw some people putting up pins, videos of or pictures of same-sex marriage and what have you, saying that this is what they get. They already have it. Like, are you sleeping? Are you, like... These people are not like you. How is your sexual preference my problem? How is it your own problem? But the bigger problem that affects us as a people, you have distracted us from it, and we are staying distracted. How has your sexual preference affected the economy, the road, education, energy, accountability? But why do you people feel the need to go into the house with your Bible and Quran and with the orientation of your godfathers, political godfather that just put you there without election as far as I'm concerned? Why? Make laws that represent, you know, the right of every individual, straight, lesbian, gay, everybody. They have a right to live. That is where we have a nation. We are saying end SARS when we say have the constitution. We're saying end SARS. Some people are even still thinking of the election in 2023. Are you kidding? They're saying, like, you're not going about the protest the right way. If you want these people to be voted out, go and register your political party. Sponsor yourself. Vote them out under our constitution. 1999 constitution. Under what electoral act, uncle? Mom, huh? The same electoral act that you have. Like, let me put it straight to you. We are under Hausa Fulani leadership. You haven't gotten the memo. Okay, we have registered the party. We have voted. We have won. You have rigged the election. We have gone to court. We have gotten to Supreme Court. Who do we have there? The people that want us to remain one Nigeria. The people that is bringing the little, but they want to dictate this pace. Every other person will follow. I'm saying this with due respect to the learned Fulani and the Hausa Fulani. Go and do your business. You want to register your own business? Go to CAC. The Registrar General, you will meet them there. You know who they are. Okay, oh. Go to custom. You will meet them there. Aviation. Military. They own Nigeria. Like, are you kidding me? If they cough, you know, these people, they don't mind killing you to remain one Nigeria. And they don't mind killing you to make that constitution to remain. They don't mind. You see what they do to us at the Lekki toll gate. They don't mind to remain one Nigeria because it's paying their hearts off. They're not bringing anything to the table, but they dictate how it goes. And if you want to like ask for ikutopa, you know how Yoruba will say it. So, you know what I'm trying to say. Oh well, to well, but it to Ikida. You won't be ikutopa great grandfather. When we say have laws as fraudulent as the constitution, you're asking for accountability. Say no to brutality. Say no. Even if we put an end, you know, that's why I said it's a slogan. We are coming. If you put an end to, we are coming up. You don't, only big pelebelo matimole. Do you understand? I always say I like that word. You know, you're asking for end SARS when we have not ended the constitution. When we have not sat on the round table to ask, to agree as to the terms and condition of our relationship, not our togetherness. Because we are not a nation. When you have people with different language, orientation, ideology, we are from different geographical area, and you bring us together, you call us a nation. How? Have you ever sat down to look at the definition of a nation? All of the attributes of a nation we don't have. And you still call us a nation. And you don't want revolution. I know you all dread that words, our corrupt politician leaders. I heard words like, I heard words like, from this interview that I listened to, oh my good God have mercy. I thought I typed it. I heard words from these individuals, this LGBT individual saying, I was miserable, always running for the fear of being attacked or being killed. Why would somebody be running for the fear of being killed? Why? Have we degenerated to that stage as a nation? Quotes in quotes. That's what they call us. I don't understand. I don't know how we got here. Why? The only people I think that should be scared of being killed or being attacked are our leaders. You know what we do? We celebrate them, Baba. Say Baba. Say Baba. Senator. Baba. Honorable. When they are not even honorable. We celebrate people that we're supposed to instill fear into their hearts, to make them think twice before they steal from us. And we now put fear in people that are going about their life that has nothing to do with more. How? When did you get there? Like, I don't allow religion to overshadow my sense of reasoning. I try to, because I have a father. He taught us well. My sisters and I, we are 5 girls, 1 boy. It was trouble, it was torture. We thought it was being too, But then he was teaching us. He taught us how to treat people as human beings first and foremost, regardless of where your religion background and what have you. So far, you are not coming to my space and say, oh, since I'm your friend, let me be bearing your father's name now. I'm gonna put you on the walk. Because our togetherness as Nigeria, that's how it seems to me. I'm saying love from a good place. Whether you're Hausa, whether you're Fulani, you're whatever, love from a good place. Whether you're Nigerian going to America, you expect love first and foremost. As human beings, we owe ourselves that. That is a man that will tell you the way it is. But what do you get now? I have a whole lot of petition in my heart. Who do I take it to? I go to my Bible, I read, I ask for interpretation. God, please speak to me. Because I realize people have gone haywire. The religion has done more harm than good in this part of the world. Everybody's crazy. Everybody's hypocritical in their dealings with people. Lights are not shining again. That is what the Bible says, let your light shine. People now are taking the place of God in people's life, dictating how they're going to live. Why don't you allow them? It's a personal relationship. Is it that you haven't gotten the gist in the Bible? It's a personal relationship. How can you be telling adults how to live? Like, how? Do what you have to do. Let's go and let's God. Now we are going about hating ourselves, and we are not hating people that are stealing from us. We are celebrating people that are robbing us, destroying the future of our children to come. And they keep us calling us one Nigeria. How? How? I want to read this preamble. This preamble gives me headache. Anytime has been giving me, you know, when this law came out, the SSLP, I was saying is this what we need as Nigeria? Like, what's as same-sex marriage, please? What would that do to me? I read preambles like in the Constitution. Maybe you just take a time out to read the Constitution. You don't even need to be a lawyer to do it. But I wish I could speak in Yoruba so that I can communicate. But then again, we are coming. I want this channel to be as informal as possible, you know, so that we can talk to ourselves. The preamble is very funny. The instrument that is fraudulent is the groundnut. The preamble of the Constitution is the most annoying part. It said, we the people of Nigeria, of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, having firmly and solemnly resolved to live in unity and harmony as one indivisible and indissoluble sovereign nation, under God dedicated, always mentioning God, using God to rob people, using God to kill people. How do people sleep at night? God dedicated to the promotion of inter-Africa solidarity, world peace, international and cooperation and understanding, and to provide for the Constitution for the purpose of promoting the good government and welfare of the people in our country on the principle of freedom, equity, and justice. Where do you see that in what is going on right now? Equity and justice. How? This Constitution is taking away equity and justice. This is just a useless, oh my God. Freedom and justice, and for the purpose of consolidating the unity of the people. How do you consolidate the unity of the people when you have enabled some set of people to victimize some set of people? Like the rights of the people that the Constitution is meant to protect. The same Constitution is abusing the same rights. And you said we are a nation. Me, I've learned that I'm not in a country, I'm in a jungle, a zoo. If it's not a zoo, you won't bring different people together, you call them a nation. Is it that, how did this Constitution pass? When we have the likes of, how? We have a Constitution that provides for 3 arms of government, the executive, the judiciary, and the legislature. And one arm is controlling everything. All the arms of government. One arm, the executive, presidency, Abuja people. When they speak, that is, you know, we have leaders that cherry pick laws to implement. How? You are under Hausa Fulani regime, And these are the people that are interested in our togetherness because of their selfish reason, what they are benefiting. They bring the little, they set the pace, other follow. They bring the little, they lead you. You haven't gotten the memo. That is who they are. And they don't mind killing as many as possible to remain one Nigeria. You really have to wake up from your slumber and be angry in your spirit to call for that change that we need. You have to wake up from your slumber and stop being distracted. These folks don't mind killing every one of us. They are saying they are looking for Boko Haram. So people came to Lekki Toll Gates to shoot at innocent protesters with no conscience, and you are looking for Boko Haram. And you are using our money. You are looking for Boko Haram. People that could shoot at innocent protesters. You know, unprovoked. Because they know a day like this will come where you will want to say to yourself that we have woken up at Soros, okay, and they want to deal with us mercilessly. They have them. And you know what we do as, I don't want to start using stupid words. We have these people as our gate men. These people, apart from taking salary from you, they are receiving salary from their godfathers. Those are the people they will take orders from. When the going gets off, they will tell you, oh, Yoruba and Hausa and Igbo, they won't start killing us. Please start killing Yoruba. I don't want to start using stupid words. We have these people as our gate men. These people, apart from taking salary from you, they are receiving salary from their godfathers. Those are the people they will take orders from. When the going gets off, they will tell you, oh, Yoruba and Hausa and Igbo, they won't start killing us. Please start killing Yoruba, start killing Igbos. These people don't know anything. They come into your flat, call people out one by one, and you know how these things, because this is how they were groomed. That is how it works. I always tell people, why do we still have them? Because it's not being tribalistic. It's because of what they are using them for. They don't have understanding. Even when some of them speak English now, you try, but they are so rigid in their thoughts, so much so that you would think they are animals. You would think they are animals, and you'll be like, who are you? Why are you thinking like this? That is not it. You see how they get angry sometimes when you talk to them. You will call somebody Aboki. Aboki, that means my friend. Because they have moved so much so with Nigerians, they got shared. They just feel that Aboki means you are calling them stupid, because somebody already told them that, when you call Aboki, it means Mala. Mala. When you're Aboki, someone else says, I'm not Aboki, I'm not Aboki, I'm not. Like, they are very angry in their spirits. You can imagine, if you talk to them too much, the way they quickly gather, you will know that this is a community, or inside community, they are untouchable. When you try it, you go for it. And they are in front of your gates. They are your gate men. They have wives, they have children, they have people that doesn't even mind to kill. They won't mind when you kill their children. Because they don't have a life, so to say. And it's not their fault. It's the system that has destroyed them. They took away education from them so that it can be used for a purpose, for this selfish purpose of our leaders. This is who they are. They cannot change. So far we remain Nigeria, we will be deceiving ourselves. So far we still have this same constitution without being addressed now. We will be deceiving ourselves. Nothing is going to change. Putting an end to SARS will not end the brutality. It's the fact. Check it. If you go to Supreme Court, you will meet them there. No matter how educated, it is who they are. That's why I said we don't have the same ideology. We don't have the same temperaments. It is who they are. It is who I am. They have a right to live. I have a right to live. You have a right to be bisexual. I have a right to be who I am. You have a right to be straight. I have a right to... Everybody has got a right, but what am I saying? Don't allow your right to affect mine, while I won't allow mine to affect yours. You have a right to live and let others live. But you don't have a right to want to be my family member by force, by fire. You don't have a right to call us the same surname. It is mine, yours is yours. Because why? We are different people. You are saying to own who I am is not a right. I must be in Nigeria with you, while you benefit from everything. Even you are hurting yourself. Your people are not benefiting from you. Because you know you are not doing the right thing. So you have to groom them for a day like this. So I'm speaking to those youths out there. Stop going after flimsy things. Look at it now, the innocent protesters. Because the government doesn't have the balls to come out and sue them. You know how many celebrities they've sued now? Guys, don't break a sweat. It cannot stand. That criminal suits cannot stand. But then again, what am I even saying? It baffles me when, as a lawyer, you file a case in court. It takes time for your case to be assigned to a judge. You go back and forth to get a date. You tell your clients, you know what, why don't you explore, settlements? Because it will take time. We have gotten to a stage. This is where we hit. We go to court. If you don't go to court and you're not a soliciting lawyer, you might end up being hungry. Look at what has happened to us now. They've burnt down all our courts. What are we doing now? But God did. Then it takes time. You start advising your clients the reason why they shouldn't go to court, the reason why they should settle out of court, the reason why they should not allow a judge to, come into their private matters and as a family lawyer and all that. And you have the same court. Our leaders now cherry pick the laws they want to implement. You have the same courts saying that, somebody during the lockdown, Funke Akindele was doing birthday. Maurice Toloyi. God. I wish I could even, sometimes I want to speak to everybody. I wish I could, I want to have a community where we'll be chatting, talking and all that. But we'll get to that stage, I saw Sutoloyi. You know what I mean by Tabanondi Boloyi. You won't be seeing people, but voting will be going. You won't be seeing, people will not come to the polling booth to vote, but you'll be counting numbers of voters that has voted. It's called miraculous votes. We have it in Nigeria. Miraculous, spiritual votes. We count it. It will be complete. And before you know it, there are people who emerge as whoever they want the person to. They are the one that call the shots. Like, this is who we want. If you are not in good terms with Hausa Fulani, you can't be anything in Nigeria. How? Immediately before I could close my eyes and open it, there is a suit against Funke Akindele. Before I could open my eyes and open it, it has been assigned to a judge. Before I could turn like this and turn like this, there is a judgment. In this Nigeria, where we dey, judgments long there. So you people, it can be done this way. Why do we take ever? Why do we take years to adjourn, to assign, to get a date where this thing can be done like a magic? Because you want to witch on somebody. This is how you know there is law in Nigeria. If a leader or somebody is trying to witch hunt somebody in Nigeria, people cherry pick laws to, implement. And you'll see the law from where everywhere. Before you know it, there's a judgment. Before you know it, there's a judge. Before you know it, why are we allowing ourselves to be used this way in judiciary? Why? Why can't it be the same thing, the same implementation of law, the same rights for everybody, no matter who they are? And you say we are in a nation. We are in a jungle. This is not a nation, it's a mess. This is a mess. This is a fraud on our existence as a people. Now somebody just said yes, there's a criminal suit against this. It was easy for our leaders to call us woodlumps. Were you at the Lekki Toll Gate? Were you at the protest ground? Did you see the kind of people there? Are you kidding me? Do they look like woodlumps to you? You were the one that engaged these woodlumps. just to discredit this protest. It's your old gimmicks, handling us with iron fist. At the end of the day, when the hoodlums were burning down protesters' cars and all, what did you do? Nothing. You have a duty as a governor of a state to protect lives and properties. What did you do when we were protesting? What did you do? The old gimmicks. Did you provide the security? No. Did you protect the lives of the people? No. They have a right, you have a duty. But you failed in your duty woefully. And you know your own part in all of these scripts. Babatunde Sanwo-Olu, Lagos State Governor. Your own part in this script, the old scripts that you already know that you have been used, is to impose curfew, which you have done. And they came into your house to kill your people, to brutalize your youths. You have told them how to come when next they are coming. This is how you can do it. Off the lights. Get off the record, the video recording, and shoot at. You have asked them to shoot at your children. You have asked them to kill your people. Just because they made you play just one. You have a role in all of this thing. Instead of you to have given these people security first and foremost. I was telling somebody, when the protest was going on and on, one day, second day, third day, I would have expected a reasonable leader to quickly, when our military are not even trained, what do you expect? You know, if they study psychology a whole lot, you could have called 1 or 2, 3 of their, senior officers with their vehicle, go to the protest ground, do pay some NSAS, because we are saying NSAS is the truth. These people have brutalized, victimized people. Put some little NSAS on your buses and what have you, convoy. Go in convoy, go to the protest ground. Get the mic, say some NSAS to people. Let them know we are here together. Our leaders must be accountable because we are equal in the suffering. Just shout some 1 or 2 NSAS and let them know that in as much as you all have a right, because we didn't all come from the same household. Somebody might say, oh, let's give away for people that want to. Somebody might say no. Because one time I was rushing to court in Sulere. I said that in my last video. I was telling the guy, I even lied to the guy that we are in the protest together now. Please let me just drive my car. He said, no, nobody's moving. You don't even know where I was going to. And this is where we got it wrong. We are not from the same household. And the only people that could instill, order failed us. You were looking at us, watching people. You thought we would get tired. When you now saw that, it's not the usual way. The idiot said when you were giving people 3 square meal at the protest ground, what do you expect? So you keep us hungry for a purpose. You keep people hungry for a purpose. You were complaining, a senator lawmaker was saying, when they were giving people 3 square meal at the protest ground, what do you expect? The protest will not end. Have you answered to them? Why do you want it? Why do you just want a sudden put an end to the protest when you have not answered to people? Are you kidding me? You didn't provide security as a governor of a state. You did not protect people's properties, which is your duty. You failed people. You know the names that they were saying, if you're affected, put down your names, making it look as if you want to do us a favor. Is our right. You will pay. You would have to put people in the position they were because you failed in your duty. It is our right under the Constitution, guaranteed under the Constitution, to protest, to ask for you guys, to ask for accountability. Go and read your fraudulent Constitution again. It is still there. Though you want to close your eyes to it. It is our right. We are saying, do the reason why we voted you in the office. Protect lives and property. Ask 1 or 2 people to go to protest ground. Protect the peaceful protesters. Ask the military people to, let them know we are here together. In as much as you have a right to protest. Other people have the right not to protest. So what do you do in this situation? We meet on the leveled ground. Some people have a right to rush their loved ones to the hospital. If you block this road, how are they going to do it? Appeal to people's conscience. Let them see a reason why we have to, part ways. Even there will be traffic, no doubt. Because if you don't do that, nobody will listen to you. It will look like a joke. And don't make it look as if you want to make it in such a way that we will start looking like a joke. People will be going about their normal ways, and you won't listen to us, and you keep us on the streets perpetually. But let there be a sincerity of purpose. Tell us why we have to create just one way to Lekki, one way back. What did you do? Nothing. You went to the protest ground to say, we have heard you. Did you provide the security? When they were burning protesters' car, you don't know what is coming to you. When your people were giving hoodlums money to do whatever to people, kill us, what did you do? What did you do? Nothing. And at the end of the day, no matter how small a protest is, no matter how small a protest is, it can be hijacked at any time. What are the things you put in place for it not to be hijacked? For people's property to be protected? For people's lives to be protected? Nothing. And at the end of the day, you impose curfew. And now you handled us with iron fist. We won't forget. But for you all thinking there should be election in 2023, there can't be election if we still have the same constitution. Please don't let us allow it. It's a fraud. It is. Trust me, it is. It is a big fraud. Because in as much as we still have that constitution, nothing would work. It will not work. It won't. We will perpetually be under Hausa Fulani leadership. And they will deal with us. For the LGBT folks, you all are not our problem. You have a right to live just as much as I have a right to live. You are not our problem. Live. Breathe. Anything that will make you happy, please go for it. Prioritize your happiness. It is who you are. Own it. Prioritize your happiness. Unapologetical. Just like this. I love your audacity. When I was watching the video, I didn't know that I was going to enjoy it. At the time, I was just like, what are they saying? Wow, 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 wow. I kept on watching and watching. I kept on seeing. I didn't even know some people. One girl called herself, what's her name? Oh, Amara the lesbian. I said, wow. See how you own that. I love her audacity. She said her life became hard. And she said with so much pain. I felt it in my bone marrow. That how can a system make your life hard? Guys, nobody will give you this happiness. Just like the way you've been going about it, make yourself happy. Own who you are. Unapologetical. Protect yourself. Because the state will not. You can see what is going on. Under normal circumstances, you will have a right. But we are not in a normal circumstances. We are in a crazy world. We are in a jungle. So protect yourself. Prioritize your safety, your happiness. I was telling a friend one time that, anything that makes you happy. Sometimes in an official space, some people just get on your nerves. But suddenly I realized that sometimes you just have to be quiet. Some people, getting on your nerves makes them happy. As a boss, and all that. Getting on your nerves makes them happy. That's why I said to that, my friend, don't put your happiness in somebody's hand. Own it. Make yourself happy. Because that third party will not make you happy. If it is to gossip about people, don't gossip in my face, because, let me just quickly share it. I was in a party with my friends and all that. We just somebody wanted to gossip about me, with somebody that we're together, I was with. I didn't even know they were talking about me. At the end of the day, maybe she meant to send the message to. It has happened to me before. So I just laughed over it. But anything that will make you happy, please go for it. If it's to gossip about me behind me, will make you happy, please do it by all means. Because it is only one thing you cannot do to yourself. You don't have a right to that your life. You don't own it. You can't be suicidal in your thoughts. You don't own that life. But anything that will make you happy, jump on it. Unapologetical. But don't harm any other person. Don't disorientate another individual. You know, when I saw it, that the message was meant for the person, for someone else, to discuss about me, was mistakenly, the message was sent to me because we are friends and all that. I saw it, I saw it, I couldn't look up because I know the message wasn't meant for me. Just like, okay, all right. Anyways, I saw that this individual was happy, she was, maybe she realized later, no, she was asked, he was now trying to tell that my friend to get my phone to delete, all of those nonsense. But, I quickly let go of my phone when the individual asked so that you can delete the exhibits. I don't care. But you are happy, it's okay. But don't gossip about me in my front. Don't attack me as a person. You might not like what would come to you. But you have a right to do it at my back if it will make you happy. But please don't be suicidal in your thoughts. That's what I'm saying to you, LGBT individuals. Anything that will make you happy, go for it. Go for it, unapologetic, go for it. It is your life, you own it. Okay? Just pipe low. Just, tone it down. Tone it down. Because the time will come when we will say we will put an end to that fraudulent act that enables another law to victimize, to brutalize you guys officially. Just tone it down. Keep yourself happy. You deserve to be happy. Killing yourself is not the answer. Being suicidal in your thoughts is not the answer. Just go about your normal ways and live and let others live. For the religious people that are godly than God, mind your business. Let's focus on a bigger problem, which is Nigerian problem. The problem that affects you and I as individuals. And let go of live and let others live. My husband used to tell me something that, why do you bother yourself on things you cannot change? You just give yourself a headache because I'm that kind of person. How can we do it? No, we can. But I realized that some things cannot just change. Why do you bother yourself so much so? I feel your pain as parents, but this is who they are. Your love should not be premised on who your child is. This love, you hold them. You brought them to this life. You should love your children first and foremost, regardless of who they are. Don't allow someone else to love them for you. Don't allow any religious leader to make them, don't let them put hate in your mind against your own children. Love your child, regardless. That is the kind of love He has for us. Undeserving. It is hard, but you just have to do it. You owe them this. You can't be the reason why they'll be suicidal in their thoughts. A living Bobrisky is better than a dead one. Yes, I know you're right to say I'm more critical. It is not in your place. It is a personal relationship. You brought them to life. Love them regardless. And leave them to God. Let's go and let God. Don't play God in their lives because you are their parents. Let them live. They deserve to be happy. They deserve to be so happy. So please, do what you have to do to show these individuals love. To support them in whatever they want to be. They are not your problem anymore. An adult is, somebody was saying that, my child, hey Joe, can help me, or mommy, can I help mommy? Oh, my driver was just saying all that to me, maybe my former driver. I said, Baba, how old? Just come and, she was asking me to come and help the child and what have you. I said, how old? I'm no. Said she's 32. I said, why now bothering as if the person is a child? I said, Baba, please stop this thing. If you want to give your child money, I don't mind. Let it go. You give them money, but why do you want to be 32? So why do you give yourself headache on a child that is more than 18? Please. Don't let these people kill themselves. Don't let me be suicidal in their thoughts. They need love too. So guys, if you are not seeing love from where you ordinarily expect, show yourself love. Don't put your happiness in someone else's hand. You have a personal relationship with God. Don't feel that, oh, because I'm this, he said we'll go to hell. Let me just now be behaving like a devil himself. No. Whether you go to hell, whether they will go to hell, who knows? Live your life. Let your path be right with God. Let your heart be right with God. Don't bring anybody down. Don't hurt anybody. Don't destroy anyone. Just let your heart be with God. Pray to God in the beauty of His holiness. That's why you are living. Do what you have to do and let God. Just let God. Don't force anything. But for our leaders, we are coming. We just have things put in place for your selfish purposes. And you use it when the time, you know when to use it. You're using it right now. They're saying the panel of inquiry like, how can you be a judge in your own case? This is what they do. We are challenging you for what you've done. We're not even challenging you for what you've done. We are parties in this dispute. And you have decided to be judge in this case. Please, sir, ma. What do you expect from this panel of inquiry? Because I'm watching them now. Lagos State Judicial Panel of Inquiry. To look into the what? Bullshit. We are not going to get tired. We are coming big time. Now, yeah, it seems like you have to apply for visa to go and protest in another country. Now, because now when you say anything, somebody's looking for you as if we are in a military regime. You can do better, guys. Anyways, that's all about that. So guys, I have another good news. Yay! I have another good news. So good, the news. So good, the news. Please, you don't want to miss it. Stay tuned to my channel. Subscribe now. Subscribe, please. I want to be talking to people. How many subscribers do I even have now, say? So subscribe to my channel. It's funny. But then again, guys, I have a good news. So, ask me, what is the good news? It's about my immigration journey. I want to share with you guys. But then again, ask me. I'm going to share. And I'm going to share. I'll see you in my next. Bye, guys. Stay safe for now. Stay safe. See you in my next.